We're with Audra Smith, head coach from the SPU cross country team. The team has just gotten back from its retreat and is getting ready for Sundodger to start the season this coming Saturday. Audra, not everyone's quite here yet, but you just got back from retreat. What did you see up there as far as what these kids are capable of?
Well, definitely saw that there were a lot of girls that put in the hard work this summer, so it seemed like our big top group was rolling together just fine. So I think that the work that they put in should be a great transition into what they can do on Saturday.
Okay. And how about some of the guys? I know the guys seemed a little bit small, but what did you see from some of them?
Yeah, I think that the guys coming together, just good camaraderie. They had a great opportunity to bond together and start to work on some of the little things of just together as a team and operating that way.
Okay. Let's go down the roster a little bit. You have 5 of your top 7 women back from last year. What are you expecting from some of them?
Well, a lot. And I think that those girls, they're up for the challenge. They know what is expected of them, and we've got everyone back healthy, which is always a good thing. So we're really excited.
All right. And the same thing on the guys' side. You have, I think, 3 of your top 7 returning. What are you looking for from them this fall?
I think that our guys group continuing to grow and develop, and they work together, and hopefully everyone kind of sneaking in a little better than they did last year, and I think we'll be all right.
Okay. You've got several newcomers on the women's side, some of whom did very well in high school competition. Tell us about a few of them and what you might be looking for.
Big-time newcomers in Jessica Rollins from Henry Jackson High School, as well as Haley Kettle. Those 2 girls, definitely look for them to be fighting for that top 7 spot. And we've got a Colorado girl, Michaela Santos. We're excited about what she can do. And, we'll bring in, we've got a couple others that I think are, itching their way in and kind of understand what they need to do to get in the mix. But overall, we have a lot more depth than we had last year. And, yeah, so it's really exciting.
For a freshman, what's the biggest challenge for them coming from high school to college cross country?
I think the pure adjustment on just everything is higher intensity. And the training runs are a little faster, tempo works a little faster, repeats are a little faster, and maybe a little more volume total with more drills and recovery with ice bathing and all those things, all these little things that we continue to talk about every single day. I think that it all becomes, these little things for them become really big things, but I think that just takes a little while for them to transition, and they should be good.
All right, sounds good. Anna Patty had kind of a breakout year in both cross and track last year. Turner Wiley showed what he's capable of doing when he's fully healthy. What are you looking for from those 2 specifically this year?
Team leadership. Those 2 weren't in that position last year. They didn't really. We had some great leaders last year that are no longer with us, and so I think that will propel them to bigger and better things moving forward. Of course, we'll see them in the top, and we hope, but at the same time, I think for their biggest role is leadership, and I think that will be infectious and transition to good performance.
Okay. Last year, you came in fairly late toward the end of August, so no pun intended, you kind of had to hit the ground running a little bit. Now that you've had a year with the kids, they've had a year with you, how does that make things a little bit different heading into this season?
I think that we both understand the coach-athlete relationship. They know what I, also Coach Reed, expect. They know what is expected of the team, and so it didn't take very long to establish some kind of ground rules, but the group's adjusting just great.
Okay. It's a lighter than normal schedule just fall. Just 3 meets. What led you to schedule that way instead of one every other weekend? What do you see as the benefits of just a lighter schedule like that?
The benefits of the lighter schedule is that we put a lot more emphasis on our postseason. We're really trying to be able to do a little bit more than what we did at Nationals last year, and so our biggest focus is at the end of the year. And so having a little lighter schedule obviously allows us to come in a little later in the year, but we still, every meet or every cross country race that we'll be at will be a very exciting, high energy, and also great teams that we'll get to run against. So the meets, there's no meet that they'll be able just to take a break and jog easy.
Okay. The women are already ranked. They're co-favorites in the GNAC, number 3 in the West, number 13 nationally. How do you take that kind of stuff? Is that a big deal to you, or do you kind of downplay that a little bit?
It's great. It's always great to know that you're one of the higher ranked teams, and I think that our girls are aware of it, yet I don't think it changes what they do and how they operate. I don't think they feel like have a bigger head or anything like that. But there probably is a little target on their back. But preseason rankings are preseason rankings, so they still got to go out and perform this Saturday and the following, and continue to roll through to GNAX. But so we're happy about it and excited, and it just makes it a good little start. But we also know that it's still anybody's game.
And this Saturday is Sundodger, one of the biggest meets on the West Coast, certainly. What are your plans? What are your expectations for that one?
The expectations will be interesting because we do have a lot of, we're half and half return and half new. So it'll be really interesting to see who of the young group kind of sneaks up, and then who out of the older group actually comes out on top. And so expectations right now are finish well as a team, and then we'll see what those individuals do.
And finally, as soon as Sundodger, you're heading off on a bit of an interesting road trip down to Stanford.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
How did that have its a genesis, such as it were? What got that started?
So we wanted to do something. We wanted to do something a little different this year. We did want to go down to some warmer weather and go down to the Bay Area and go race down at Stanford. And we thought, what better way to do it than make a road trip out of it? So we're heading down, and everything's pretty secretive. They don't really know exactly where they're going along the way, which makes it a lot more fun, and everybody's really excited about it. And we just felt like it would be a great, special, unique opportunity to bond as a team, and so it's going to be lots of fun.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck this season.
Thank you.